How can the police tell if you're on drugs? Well, one thing they do is they walk up to your car and they say, hey, I see some white powder there on your face and on your shirt. Are you Popo? Is that powder from a donut? Or do you use the cocaine? You say, oh, no, sir, I don't use cocaine. I just like the way it smells. Well, now, if you're one of those people that likes the way cocaine smells, well, they're going to call out a drug recognition expert or drug recognition evaluator, depending on who you ask. And then they're going to do a 12-step DRE evaluation. First thing they're going to do is eliminate whether or not you've used alcohol or to a degree that it would impair you. And then they're going to interview the arresting officer and say, hey, what did you see? Well, I saw some stuff here, and then he told me he liked the way cocaine smelled. Then they'll do a preliminary examination where they check your eyes and then take a pulse. And why would they take your pulse? Well, they take your pulse because that is one of the clinical indicators that they look for. In fact, they'll check your pulse 3 different times, and they'll check your blood pressure and your body temperature, because certain drugs affect the body in a pretty standardized way, and that helps them decide whether or not you're likely under the influence of that drug. And then they do some psychophysical tests, which is your standardized field sobriety test, and then they throw in a few extra for good measure, like the modified Romberg and the finger to nose. Now, I know you say, but the finger to nose was eliminated as being unreliable way back in the 70s. And yes, it was, but this is different. So they'll do these tests through a DRE because the DRE has additional training. If you like the smell of cocaine, don't drive around. You're just going to end up going to jail.